Today I fucked up by gaming with built-in mouse acceleration for years. So I've been a PC gamer for like around 4 years now. I use a Corsair brand mouse and headset, and I use the app Equa to change the RGB of them. What I did not know is that the app doesn't just control the lights. There are also mouse settings that you can turn on and off. One of them is called Enhance Pointer Precision. One quick Google search tells me that it is basically just mouse acceleration, which is really bad because I play games with high sensitivity. Mouse acceleration actually makes your aim worse because it can over-accelerate and you can miss your target, which happens to me a lot. So I turned it off and immediately noticed a difference. I play Destiny 2 a lot and was trying to get better at using snipers in PvP. Somehow kept missing every single shot even if it was on the mark. After turning this setting off, I realized that my aim has been way better, not just with snipers, but with other weapons as well. It only took me 4 years to realize this was a problem. Skeptical TLDR, left IQ's mouse acceleration on without knowing it even existed for years, and after turning it off my aim in games was better. I think that's why I admire PC gamers and loathe them at the same time. I never could get into mouse and keyboard controls in games. It's highly functional, but quiche. There's gotta be endless button combinations. And now I hear this, oi, man face palming. Now I gotta go replay some games I suck at and see. I'm a pretty vanilla PC gamer, like watched a movie to interact to reload. But yeah, mouse acceleration is an aim killer. You can plug controllers into computers too if you didn't like mouse and keyboard BTW. Thanks for the heads up. I'm going to be checking out my Equa settings later for sure. I did too, but turns out I just suck at FPS games. Frown. Dude, make sure you turn off the one in Windows settings too. You have to open the submenu for pointer settings and then uncheck the box under the second or third tab that says Enhance Pointer Precision. Welcome lol. Oh my god. I have to do this now. I feel you. Played Overwatch for 2 years with a trackball mouse before offhandedly mentioning it to my partner and causing him great mental strain. I didn't know any better cause that's what my household used. Smiley face, TRACKBALLMOUSEHOW. I used to have a fancy Turtle Beach sound card, and one of the demos was a voice changer. I had no idea that it remained on even when the application was closed. The result was that for about a year when I talked in-game I sounded like the Mortal Kombat finish him guy. People thought I was carrying my balls around in a wheelbarrow. Somebody finally asked me one day why I sounded like the Mortal Kombat guy, and I put 2 and 2 together. Lol. How do you get a sound card that can change your voice? That sounds fun. Today I fucked up by ignoring blood in my stool until reading another Today I fucked up that scared me. Obligatory happened 3 hours ago. A post that scared me. I ignored blood in my stool even after 2 rounds of hemorrhoid compound creams didn't cure it. I decided to just ignore it. Well, I'm browsing Reddit when I read the above post. I tell myself that's crazy, better check it out. Well, I schedule an appointment with my doctor, clean out my intestines and go in for my endoscopy. The nurse is trying to get me to relax and telling me I probably have roids and don't stress. They wheel me in and put me under. I wake up and I'm very uncomfy. My tush feels like someone cut it. Well, the doctor comes in and tells me he removed a very large polyp, either precancerous or is cancerous, sent it to get biopsied, and my butt is stapled on the inside with metal clamps. He also thanks me for actually coming in and told me that he was glad he caught it early enough. So thank you /HunterXHunter fan for encouraging me to go get my butthole checked with your post. Too long didn't read. Reader, today I fucked up post that finally got me to check if I have colon cancer. Found a very large polyp. I may also have colon cancer. Try to be healthy to reduce your risk. Can't afford it. I'll just die. Instead, tell me you're an American without telling me you're American. Thanks for sharing. Remember, colon cancer is the one cancer that is 100% preventable when polyps are caught before they turn cancerous. Colonoscopies are NBD. The prep is easier than you think. You wake up feel like $1,000,000 thanks to the drugs, and usually zero pain after. If you're having any GI weirdness at all, get it checked out. Plus you get to rip those humongous farts in the recovery room, hallways and lobby as you are leaving. How did they figure out you had a polyp? This makes me scared. I've had bleeding for months now lol. Months? Get your ass to a doctor. Fuck, I have to call my doctor. Do it. I had this happen to me fairly regularly over a couple of years and I kind of had a low-grade dread each time, but didn't do anything because I was in my 20s. It turns out that really liking beets has consequences, but not the sort that you have to worry about. Yeah. I remember my mum freaking a little when I was a little kid and had massive red poo. Then she remembered that I'd eaten a whole large roast beetroot yesterday. On a related note, did you know that if you eat enough pink dragon fruit your pee goes highlighter pink? I didn't until my 4-year-old gave me a real scare when we were traveling. Thankfully I connected the dots quickly. Today I fucked up by almost killing myself with my vibrator. I have a magic wand muscle massager that I use as a vibrator. It is very powerful and very effective. I have had it for years but it's seen its days. More recently the wires became exposed where the cord meets the wand. I know a little electrical tape probably could have done me wonders, and maybe more brain cells as well. Today I was feeling frisky so I decided to give it a whirl. I plugged it in and turned it on, and sparks just started flying out of it. I grabbed the cord and unplugged it as fast as I could, but it managed to burn a hole in my comforter. Smiley face. I know I'm an idiot. My boyfriend works in electronics, and said that it had enough volts that it could have killed me, akin to dropping a toaster in the bath electrocution, or at least cause me some serious burns. I just needed to tell someone of my stupidity. I am really happy I didn't go out that way. I am happy to still be here, and will never take my orgasms or electrical tape for granted ever again. I'm sure this story paints a wonderful visual for you all to enjoy. Smiley face. Too long didn't read. Today I almost accidentally killed myself with my vibrator by possible electrocution. Have a magic wand muscle massager that I use as a vibrator. Who uses it to massage on any other muscle? As a matter of fact, who uses it other than a vibrator? They are actually really good for relieving tight calves after running. It's a great secondary use for it for when you're not trying to make a woman come as quickly as humanly possible. Maybe I'm just not freaky enough, but I'd never put exposed wires near my genitals. Just go get a new toy lol. This. In any application where moisture is involved, electrical tape is not enough, ever. Glad you are safe. An orgasm is only supposed to be the little death, not the big one. TBH, I got shocked just a little by a light switch today in the hand. I felt that shit go right into my chest. I cannot imagine what alternating current straight to the VAG would feel like. But if it's anything like my experience, good lord girl, just get a new one. You definitely still need to go get checked out. Even small zaps from 120 residential circuits can cause serious internal damage and take days before the effects hit. Especially since you mentioned feeling it in your chest. Enchanted wand, with +6 lightning.